What's up? This is Jason. Last time we talked, I was doing a 50-mile run through Big Bear, California. From the side of me sitting here, you can see that I didn't die, which is a good thing. Like I said, I did that run primarily on a plant-based diet. You know, when you talk about nutrition, there's a lot of different stuff on the internet, and you can find anything to tell you that everything out there is bad. A lot of it is political based. It's people are making identity out of eating now, and you know, if you're not doing this or that, you're doing the wrong thing. So, you know, I found the best way is to try things and see what works for you, right? Because your body's going to be different than somebody else's, and also your habits are going to be different. There might be a guy that can eat completely vegan, and there might be another person that doesn't have the discipline to do that. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there about where our food's coming from. It's finally coming to light. You know, factory farming and all this other stuff. You know, there's a lot of different options out there. A lot of things that you can avoid and not avoid, and it's just crazy. So, you know, the best way is just to try your own thing and make your own decisions about what you put in your body. And a lot of that has to do with educating yourself. I think one of the best ways to do that is grow something in your backyard, even if it's in an above ground plant box or one of these aftermarket products that, you know, you grow tomatoes or something like that. But I think it's important for everybody to taste food that comes from the ground, something that they grew. It's completely different. You almost won't even recognize some of it. You know, cucumbers, you know, the green part of a cucumber it just tastes completely different. There's stuff out there, you know, it's just overproduced, rapidly altered. Like, and I'm not saying that from a political standpoint, I'm saying that from the taste and how it feels when it goes in your body. So today we're gonna take a look at my garden, and we're gonna make ourselves a little food from the garden. Right here is my cucumbers. See if there's any in there. We're getting a few of those out. These are fairly easy to grow. As you can see, I got a fence around them to keep the chickens out of them. But these are above ground boxes. Over here, this is a fairly small area, side of my house. I've got basil, oregano, thyme. I've got these wonderful bell peppers here, tomato plant growing. Right here we have our eggplants. We're getting a ton of these eggplants still growing, and these are really wonderful if you like eggplants. Of course, my kale, I call these my kale trees. They've gotten so big. Kale's a wonderful thing to grow. A lot of uses for it. Fairly easy to grow depending on where you live. And you just come in, you can pull a couple pieces off, and as you see, you can get a long run out of your kale. As you can see, we've got some of our nice kale that we've taken to the garden, and we're going to put to ourselves. Got a Vitamix, pretty new. Been using this thing every day since I bought it. Really wonderful. Also, my trusty juicer that I use quite often. Those are two great tools for plant-based diet. So we've added a little bit of kale in there. We're going to add a few fun things you can do with bananas. They start getting a little bit old or beat up, or the kids only eat half of it. What we do is we take those, we put them into a bag, and we freeze them. So now when the kid eats half that banana, we can take it, we can freeze it, and now it works really good for our shakes. It acts almost like ice. We're gonna make us a little kale shake. I got a couple bananas in there. We have some little bit of fresh ginger. Grind that up in there. Got this, you know, you can take any kind of, like, we got some fresh blueberries, and we've got all these frozen smoothie drinks. You can, these come pre-packaged if you're in a hurry. Makes it really easy. We're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. And then if you're vegan, you're probably gonna leave out the honey. If you're vegetarian, you could always add a little bit of honey to this also. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of nut milk. You could add whatever you want. Not trying to make this vegan or vegetarian, or just really some healthy options, especially for people that are on the run a lot, don't have a lot of time. You could set this stuff all up to make it very quick, especially in your Vitamix. You can add your fresh berries in there, and you grind that up, and you're going to have a pretty healthy, quick, nutritious snack. And you can have this all preloaded to go, so you could just really throw everything in there very quickly in the morning, blend it up, and hit the freeway. Oh yeah, that's delicious. You can do a lot of different things with this. The important thing is you taste the richness of the kale that you've grown from your garden. I don't know what it is about it, but there is definitely something nutritious about stuff growing from the soil. You put some time and effort into it, and it doesn't take much. It's not that hard. And now all of a sudden you're putting it in your body. And then you take the extra stuff that you don't use from the kale, throw it in the decomposition area, and then you wind up putting that back into the soil. So it's kind of like full cycle of life. You get to participate in it. It's really cool. Now this doesn't have to, you don't have to be like a vegan or vegetarian or anything to do this stuff, man. This is good for anybody. I don't care if you're a meat eater, you're not a meat, whatever. I mean, especially for men that don't eat a lot of vegetables, we need it. It's good for us. Even if you are eating your steaks and your sugars and your whatever you're eating, a little bit's better than none, and it's super nutritious for you, and it's super easy, super fast. So it kind of helps eliminate some of those excuses, right? Especially if you're in public service and you're eating at the fire station, or you're on the run, or you're just a busy executive, whatever you're into. This is a really good way to get some nutrition going in the morning. It's important, especially like also halfway through the day. You start getting sluggish, start getting tired around 3 o'clock or so. This is a good pick me up. Get a little nutrition in there. You get a little bit of sugar from the fruit. You get some nutrients back on board, and it kind of picks you up a little bit. So that's my little clip on nutrition. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.